We're continuing to follow the developing situation in the African nation of Sudan. Yesterday, President Biden ordered the evacuation of all U.S. embassy personnel amid days of fierce violence in that country. Nearly 100 Americans were airlifted out of the capital city of Khartoum, and for the time being, the U.S. State Department has suspended operations at the embassy. All of this comes after violence erupted last weekend between the Sudanese military and a paramilitary group, both of which have been battling for control of Africa's third largest country. NBC News reports that more than 400 people have been killed across the country in the conflict. Many more have been wounded. Joining me now from London is NBC's Megan Fitzgerald. Megan, how did this evacuation come together?
Well, Ali, what we know is that the U.S. had said days ago that they were deploying U.S. troops to the military base in Djibouti. Now, we knew that they were there for the reason of trying to evacuate U.S. citizens, diplomats, but we didn't know when. Well, this morning, Sunday morning, is when that mission was executed. The president saying that it was successful. They successfully airlifted some 70 U.S. government officials from the capital city. But look, there's still some 16,000 more citizens that are in Sudan right now in harm's way. We know that government officials have told our Pentagon team that right now it's too dangerous to do that large-scale evacuation, but they went on to say that U.S. military is preparing for all contingencies, including a larger evacuation mission. No word yet on when or if that will happen. But what we're seeing right now, Ali, is this mass exodus where other nations are quickly trying to remove their people from this country. The UK confirming that they were able to remove diplomats. We know the Netherlands is doing the same. The French said that they're working with their allies to try and execute these evacuations. Germany quickly trying to get their people out, because what we're seeing is this rapidly deteriorating situation. Now, the Sudanese armed forces and the paramilitary had multiple opportunities for a ceasefire, the latest on Friday when they both agreed. But what we know is that that has not been upheld. We've heard gunfire, reports of gunfire and explosions happening in the capital and throughout the country, where people are in just a desperate situation. They're running out of food and running out of water in many cases. People are being told to stay indoors. We know, as you mentioned, we're talking some 400 people that have been killed, more than 3,500 people that have been injured. The majority of the hospitals in the capital city are inoperable because they've been either without electricity or they too have been bombed. So you got these injured people that, one, can't leave their homes because it's too dangerous, but even if they could, there's so few places for them to get help. A desperate situation that just continues to deteriorate, which is why we are seeing these countries around the world trying to act quickly to get their people out. Ali?
All right, we'll watch it closely with you. Thank you for being with us. Megan Fitzgerald for us in London.